Good evening. I am Angela Gray for Kent Local News. UK government borrowing costs have breached 5% for the first time since the 2008 financial crisis. On Thursday, the 20th of March, the benchmark 10-year gilt yield surged to 5.02% intraday, rising 17 basis points in a single session. So what is driving this dramatic move? Three forces collided on the same day. First, the escalating conflict in the Middle East. The US-Iran war has sent oil and gas prices soaring, and Britain is particularly exposed because of its reliance on imported energy. Gilt yields have jumped around 68 basis points in just 15 trading days since the conflict began. Second, the Bank of England. On the 19th of March, the Monetary Policy Committee unanimously held interest rates at 3.75%, defying market expectations. The bank warned that rising energy costs from the Middle East could push inflation even higher, with the domestic energy price cap expected to rise around 20% in July. Third, the UK deteriorating fiscal position. Public sector borrowing surged to £14.3 billion in February, well above the forecast of £8.5 billion. That was the second highest February borrowing on record, trailing only 2021. Matthew Amos of Aberdeen summed up the market mood, saying, "One of these things happening would be enough to get the gilt market nervous. But when you get all three in one day, the result is 10-year gilt yields heading for 5%. Markets are now pricing in 3 potential Bank of England rate hikes for 2026. So what does this mean for Kent? Higher gilt yields feed directly into mortgage rates. Homeowners across Medway, Canterbury, and the rest of Kent could see borrowing costs rise further. Council budgets face increased pressure from higher debt servicing costs. And energy-intensive local industries, from Dover port operations to farming across Stannet, are already feeling the squeeze from surging energy prices. The gilt market is effectively telling us that the era of cheap government borrowing is over, at least for now. Stay informed at kentlocalnews.co.uk.